Hi everybody, I came on a few minutes early so I can hopefully, nope, I still don't think that my YouTube's gonna work while I'm on camera. I'll figure it out. All right, still don't think that's gonna work, so I'll wait for everybody to pop on. Let's see, we're 5 minutes early. So on my phone, I still won't be able to see who's on here unless you say hi and where you're at. Twelve of you. We're going to be doing a couple crafts today. One that I've heard a lot about and have been wanting to try it, so we're going to try it. All right. I guess it's on. I'm trying, my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers before summer. So if you would subscribe and share, that would be awesome. Even if it's not everybody's cup of tea, at least I can get to 1,000. All right. We'll wait a few more minutes till 3 o'clock. Can somebody type a comment so I can see if I can see it? Hey, Abby, will you type something so I can see it? Well, it's not letting me see any messages if anybody's typing anything. Sorry. All right, we are gonna have, and I hope that's not gonna happen the whole time I'm on here, is messages that I'm having to flip up. Okay. Hi, this is craf-T Peep. Can you? Okay. Hi, this is craf-T Peep.
Okay, we'll keep talking.
Oh, my daughter's in here helping me because I can't see any of the chat, and I pushed that.
I don't know. Just keep talking.
Okay. Welcome to craf-T Peep, and we are going to do a little review of the last few days of what I've made on here. See, sit over there and tell me.
No,
messages.
just keep talking.
Yes, I need your help, Abby. Because last time it just would scroll.
Okay, well, you gotta keep talking.
The tray I made is from Dollar Tree, made out of a cake in a pan. And the candlestick holder was just from, I believe, Goodwill. And then I put 4 balls for a little pedestal look. Then the little wood piece was from Dollar Tree. The magnet was from Hobby Lobby, and I just vintaged the background up, and you can hang it. This was one of those little planks that you get at Dollar Tree in the what's it called? Craft section. And it comes naked, and then you just put your chalk paint in your stain. And this is a magnet from Hobby Lobby. This is going to a little friend. Made the Mackenzie Child inspired heart. This is just a heart from Dollar Tree, but they're very hard to find. I went out to get more for this weekend. Did the little heart, Mackenzie Child inspired heart, and that's a littler naked heart from Dollar Tree as well. Then I did the doorstop, or not the doorstop, the door hanger. So very easy. I got this at Dollar General, $1, I believe. You cut a little slit in the back and poke your finger in there to open it up. Put polyfill in there and your favorite little ribbon, and I dressed it up with little raffia and button. And if you weren't on here before, I get my polyfill. I don't go to Walmart anymore. I get it from a True Value pillow at Dollar General for $2. So, bargain. And then...
People are saying so cute. Aunt Cindy's on here, and Natalie and JP.
Thank you, guys. This was a placemat. You buy 2 placemats. I love that it already had the fringe, because you can go back if it doesn't have fringe and add... little pom-pom balls or ribbon that you have. But it says grateful and blessed, and same concept. If you want to sew it 3 sides, fill it, and then sew the rest. But I hot glue, and I like Gorilla Glue, so hot glued 3 sides, stuffed it, and put it up. Thank you, my lovely assistant.
Okay, keep... Just...
All right. JP, I was so sad to hear about your grandpa too. I wrote these down, so if you do like crafts or true crime in crafts.
And Aunt Lissa's on here.
Hi, Aunt Lissa from Hawaii. You can go on Mommy Ramblings blog and get on her blog. And then Sally Ann is also a rambler. We call ourselves ramblers over at Mommy Ramblings. And her new channel is Come Craft and Chat with Sally Ann. Something's going on that Abby's finding this all so amusing. Facebook Lives. My favorite is Lizzie and Aaron. Lizzie lives, I think, up by Tyler, Texas, but they are old friends in the military, and they do awesome crafts. A lot of the crafts that I will be doing on my channel are crafts that they've done, and then I'm just going to repeat them. So still trying to see the chat because I can't see it, but my lovely assistant can do shout outs until we can figure this out. All right, last night I was on crafting with the Mommy Ramblers, and I got 3 or 4 frames from the Goodwill this week for $1.99. And even if it's 50% off at Hobby Lobby, you're going to pay $9.99, $10.99. So it was beat up and icky. So I just came back and did 2 coats of chalk paint.
Mom,
I know.
You can't stop talking. Let
I
me just
know.
try.
So, I will either put a picture in here but I'm not done. I'll come back in here and add a little chalk later. My lovely assistant is standing by my projects.
They're saying to reload chat, but I don't know how to reload the chat.
So this was another one, and I'm either going to put a piece of scrapbooking paper there, but it has, you can see that? Yeah, it was $15 at Kirkland's at one time, but it was, okay, this one I'm still working on, and I love the ballerina, so I got it for the chunky frame, but I like the ballerina, so it might go in one of my guest rooms. But you can just come along. I've done it too much, but you can just come along ever so slightly and do a Marks-a-Lot pen to vintage it up if you don't have any stain. Okay. We are going to start off by doing this naked wood. I got to use my 40% Hobby Lobby coupon, and we're going to do this technique on there that I haven't tried.
JP said, Abby, you're a teacher teaching online. You should be able to pull up a chat on YouTube.
I agree, JP. All right. We're going to start off with the Waverly Antique Wax. You can get it at Walmart, but since the pandemic, it has been very hard to find. So when I found it, I bought a big bottle, and then I keep this little bottle because I spray before you start. It's like a stain. So you can, little bottle from Dollar Tree, a couple squirts of water, and that just waters it down. Nothing to see here, folks. Okay, so you just, oops.
What do you mean?
I'm gonna put.
They can't see.
Okay. Yeah, they can see my lovely assistant, can't y'all?
Okay. You said.
Okay, glove it up. If you want to keep your fingernails, my fingernails look like I'm a mechanic because I don't glove up all the time. So you can just come, if you're using real stain, you can just keep a paper towel or a rag and come back and wipe it off immediately. Natalie, I came to see you yesterday, and Megan. Gone. Gone.
Oh my god, you can see me.
Is it because we turned the telephone around? Because I could see him yesterday.
I'm pressing. I'm gonna type hi and see what happens. Let's see if that works.
I have a heat gun. I used to have a gift basket business, and this, I always keep baby wipes. Abby.
Mom, they're right
Okay.
here.
At Dollar Tree, they'll sell baby wipes for like 20 of them in there, 45. So look until you see 72. And same with the gloves. In the cleaning section or the hair care section, you can get gloves. And sometimes there's only 10 pair in the package. But I wait until I can find 100 pair in the package because everything's $1. So, all right. I have this. I have done that. But I told my hubby, drawn into the everyday chat. Yeah. I told them all about you making me cry 5 minutes after you got here yesterday.
Why?
Were you here when she said she was concerned that if I spend all this money on crafts, I'll run out of money for the grandkids, her kids. You just keep moving and do not let your kids play with this because this handle will give you 3rd-degree burns. It's very, very, very hot. but a blow dryer will do the same thing. And I think my niece Hope did this on a dresser that she had. I've never done this process, so it'll be exciting for both of us. Okay. Jelly. Petroleum jelly. I'm gonna wipe it, your project all down with it. This is supposed to give you the, not a crackle look, maybe a vintage look. We shall see.
It's not a perfect one. Rough around the edges.
Hear my little commentator?
I don't think you can hear me.
I hate that I can't see your comments,
I told
guys.
her I'm reading out your comments.
Well, can you tell me who's
Right now
here?
we're saying to each other. I mean, a lot of people are here.
Can you tell me who's here? Sorry.
Kevin, Augie, Carolyn, Sean.
Hi,
Sam,
Kevin Leonard. Hi, Augie. Hi, all Ramblers. I can't see who's here.
Carolyn.
Carolyn, are you out of the hospital? And you asked my glue gun. It is NEU Master, and I got it on Amazon. And it does have a fine point, so I like it for that reason too.
Tracy and Lavender Flower.
Oh my
Sean,
gosh, a bunch
Pixie
of,
Dust.
oh my gosh, all you Ramblers. I love
Thing
you Ramblers.
One, Teresa Davis.
Aww.
Pot R64.
Potter 64, you made it.
My Crazy Life.
My crazy life. A lot of y'all were on last night
Burnt Hot Dog.
crafting with
There's that.
She's
Mommy
on
Ramblers.
live. I have
Yeah, you
to
gotta
make
shut the door.
comments.
So, there's my hubby. Gotta shut the door so we don't hear the dogs barking. Okay. I think I'm going to dry this. I'm not
Texas Lacey, Alma,
not-
Jamie B.
Texas Lassie. You're up in Kingwood, right? I can't wait till we
White Tiger and
can get
Clark,
together. White
Georgia,
Tiger.
Neely,
Are you working on the diamond painting?
Leanna,
I made lasagna for my daughter, and I don't think my hubby will eat it, but
okay, you said
she said it
hubby
was
a
good.
lot.
Oh, I'm saying hubby a lot.
Shay Shay.
Shay. Okay. We're going to come with the Waverly chalk ivory. Did Kevin Leonard's the one that talks smack
Yeah, he was saying that. You're
Yeah.
saying stuff.
that he already knows. I told him everything this morning because he had to go in the back of my trunk and get stuff for my daughter. Okay. Those of you who craft, do you have your own desk, your saw, table saw? Somebody put one on here that there was one for $35 in it. It's not, it won't cut through a 2x4, I believe, but it'll cut through a real thick,
Aunt Cindy said credit for a lasagna recipe.
oh, she does get credit. She adds a little beer and a little brown sugar to her Italian meat sauce and hamburger, but I didn't have hot Italian, I got mild Italian. So, but Aunt Cindy's the best cook out there that there is.
I thought you used hot glue and not for petroleum jelly for the distress.
Nope, petroleum jelly. All right, everybody. I'm gonna dry that.
Lavender flowers on here.
Lavender flower, hello. Is so Sally Ann on here?
I can't see everybody unless they chat.
Go like Sally Ann's channel, guys. Ramblers. It's come craft in chat with Sally Ann. And then those of you ramblers, or those of you who aren't ramblers that like true crime and crafts, go to Mommy Rambling's blog. That's where all the ramblers are coming from. Love it. And then I think there's at least 7 Texas ramblers. And when we can get Carolyn to come down here after the Ickies, because we call it Ickies here on Facebook, we are going to take her to as many...
Nana Patty's on here, Pixie does.
Well, hi, Nana Patty. I need you as my moderator. I don't know. Well, Kevin Leonard, too.
Nanny's on here.
Nanny. My mom's on here. Okay, I'm trying to find the scraper that I cut myself with yesterday. Here it is. But I don't know how to do moderators, but Sally Ann does. Sally Ann does, so I'll be getting in touch with you on Slack because I don't know how to add a moderator. Okay, you're going to take this, and I got it from Dollar Tree. We'll do this together, and you just start sliding and scraping. All right. I like it. You can do this with dressers.
Uncle Greg's on too.
Hi, Greg, my brother. They just moved down from Midlothian, and now they're only 29 minutes from me, so love it. But with Ickies, you know, we haven't gotten together. All right, I like that. See how that vintages up? Then you can either use your Cricut machine and do the Pringles or any kind of sign you want, and then you would do another layer of your Waverly and pull up the, if you use labels or vinyl, pull it up before it's dried, and then you'll have your look. And I always keep the sander from the Dollar Tree. It's not a very hard grate, I guess you call it, and then you can sand it and vintage it up in the corners or whatever.
Carolyn says she's still in the hospital, but she may leave tomorrow.
Carolyn, how'd those panties fit? The little dollhouse panties. I was telling my daughter about that. I thought that was funny. I can say anything I want, can't I? Okay, we're going to go on to the next project, but I'm happy with that. That was the first time I've tried that process. Shout out to Hopi if she's on here.
Don't think she's on here.
All right. We're moving on. All right. I got a humongous P from Hobby Lobby. Use my 40% coupon, but you can cut out your last name with foam board, construction paper out of a box that you get from Amazon, or real thin wood. And we are going to hot glue spring flowers on it.
10th Angel's on here.
Hi, 10th Angel. Bunch of little crafters are on here. I've never done this either, so we're just going to wing it, people. Can you bring me those roses up there too? I'm going to start at the bottom, and if I run out, I run out. The roses, yeah.
That is rose.
But most of these flowers are so pretty. I got them at the Dollar Tree. So
The blue ones too?
let me see. Yeah,
Is this for summertime?
it's for springtime.
These are cute. Put some of those in.
So
I'll be back up to pee.
all you need is one of those little, I'll call them doodad because I don't know the technical term. But I'm going to start off with these kind of lime green Gerber daisies. And the scissors would probably just cut these just fine. So just cut off I'm gonna move. I told y'all to get a little mat that's used for curling irons, so you can, if you're doing a project that you're going to be using your hot glue gun, you can have it right there and it's not going to burn anything. But I got this, I showed you yesterday, I think, at the Dollar Tree. Then this is a oven mitt that goes over the handle. In stores, you can use those for a little hot glue so you don't burn your fingers. Or you can use one of these that you also get at Dollar Tree. And I got a little Dollar Tree plastic thing for my Gorilla Glue that you can get at Walmart. And I didn't finish my, imagine that, I didn't finish my thought the other day, that since all my knee problems for the last couple of years, I've been doing online grocery shopping right at Harvey. So, oh gosh, how many years has Harvey been? Lots of years ago. So then when the ickies hit, there was 12 people waiting for their groceries as well. I'm like, hey, those of us that have been here for years and years should get VIP parking. But you can get from Walmart grocery online, you can get groceries as well as
York Hill.
Hi York Hill WV.
She said, "Good afternoon, Tammy. Thank you for taking your time to show us another one of your fabulous craft ideas."
Aw, thank you. But anyway, you can get
I think you should paint the P first. Tell them about my idea.
Should I paint the P white first?
Or like a light pink.
Dang it, Abby, I think you're right.
Yep, I'm a crafter.
Hold on there.
I'm a crafter.
Hold on there.
Just save this craft from going south.
She is a crafter because I've taught her everything she knows from a little girl. And then when she went off to college, has Kevin said what name he's given me? Tell my daughter, Kevin. I didn't give it.
They said yes, you should paint it first.
So she doesn't think that I gave myself the crown. Kevin gave it to me.
Jan Rock said hi.
Hi, Jan.
Finally here. I think you should move your computer.
Message where you're calling from, too, besides Kevin Leonard. He doesn't want everybody to know that he lives in California somewhere. I'm not doxing you, Kevin. We don't know if you are in the northern part or by DeVita. Hey, did anybody hear from DeVita yet? We were concerned that she didn't come on last night.
Oh my god, you have Forky? This is hilarious. I think
Like I said the other day.
a couple of strokes of light pink on top.
Okay. If your craft room is your kitchen table, if it's
New Mexico is lavender flower. Janie B from Iowa.
I've just been in this room. It used to be a TV room in the front room that we put French doors 5 years ago when we moved in, and nobody was using it because we're empty nesters, and I was using a third of a guest room, and it looked so nasty when my son and his wife came.
Green one on there. This is cute.
Okay.
Hold it. Look, when you do products, you have to show it like this.
My lovely
Next,
assistant,
she will be
Abby.
using celery colored chalk paint by Waverly. This seems to be a very staple paint to T-Peeps collection, or what do they call you?
Yeah, TP.
T-Peeps.
Crafty Peeps.
So I think she should use a couple strokes of this before the flowers.
Okay, I will. Did I finish my train of thought? Probably not. What was I saying?
Craft room.
Oh, crafter. Well, wait just a second. I didn't finish my.
Oh my
Go
gosh.
to Walmart.
Yes, you did.
No,
Yes,
I did
you
not.
did.
You can when you get on Walmart, you can get sweatshirts to
Oh, I have an example.
What's that
of when
called?
You did tie-dye.
tie dye.
Bleach.
You
With
just
bleach.
use
Toilet
toilet bowl cleaner, and my lovely assistant Vanna will go get hers that I've done for her. But just type in there apple barrel paint. I like apple barrel, 50 cents from Walmart, way better than the praying paint at Dollar Tree. It dries faster, it's just better quality. So you can get groceries as well as crafts and clothes and get it delivered to your car for free. They will not accept a tip at all. And of course they know me by name because I've been going down there for over 2 years. But you can get felt, you can get the quarter panels.
This would be a great Valentine's Day gift. Maybe if your son has a girlfriend, make her one of those.
You can get the rubber bands at Dollar Tree.
Maybe get an oversized so they can wear it
good.
with leggings.
Yes, I got that, I think, in the men's section. It might be a woman's extra large because she's usually a woman's small. But
People are saying I'm a good assistant.
you are a good assistant. She lives about 40 minutes away from me, so me and her dad love when she texts that she's coming down. So she actually came down for the night. Whoop, whoop. And she's a teacher. She's a second grade teacher for a great school district around here. And my son that I've talked about on here is a 6th grade teacher, math teacher. And my daughter-in-law is a 8th grade science biology teacher. And my sister on here is an executive director with the school district. She used to be a teacher, then a principal. Lots of education in the family. Okay. We'll try to do the celery.
green?
We'll do the celery now.
But don't do the whole thing. Just a couple strokes.
Okay. Oops. So yes, for your craft area, or Kevin Leonard, if you have a workbench or whatever out in your garage, make it happy. You see let me see, I don't think you can see it that far, but I used to have a license plate that says Peeps way up there.
I can't see.
And my photography business is Shot by T Photography. And then I've been calling my friends Peeps for, gosh, way longer than Oprah has been calling her
Mommy
friends
Ramblings
Peeps.
blog said everything is fine with Davida. I'm on the phone with her.
Yay!
Kathleen Miller said hi.
That's Aunt Kathleen.
Oh.
Mommy Ramblings. Did she think that it was funny? I knew she would probably think it was funny. And my little miscellaneous jar, when you get done with a project, you just throw it in here. And I usually don't shut it. I just shut it, and so you can lift it off with a little wine cork. So there's jute, there's Scrabble letters, there's miscellaneous. You just never know when you're going to need a little extra something. So I got these, I think they're cat bowls from the Dollar Tree. I like to pour my paint in there so I can, if I'm using Waverly chalk.
Sister.
I'm sorry?
I said get to work. You're talking about.
I'm interacting. If I use chalk, I always you always want to water it down because it goes on pretty thick. I thought it was hilarious. I never knew Davida always asked, "What are you making for dinner? Are you coming on?" Everybody knows that Carolyn comes on every night. I think it's hilarious. Okay, I'm just gonna, I guess, just sporadically do this.
But up and down strokes.
Oh yeah, up and down strokes. Should being a teacher.
Yep, people are liking the green. So, ooh, that's cute. Maybe ask your fans a question.
Ask me a question, and then my lovely assistant can say it out loud, and I'll answer it. I'm pretty much an open book. Have been for...
Pamela Wrenchler or something?
Hi, Pamela. I'm not going to dox myself, but I will answer questions. All right.
JP said, what is your favorite color of paint?
It might be this color right here, JP.
Great question, JP.
Oh, Natalie gets the...
Pixie Dust said, what do you do if you don't have a hot gun?
hair dryer. Hair dryer on the highest setting.
Natalie said, what is your most favorite craft you have ever made?
Ooh.
Great question, Natalie.
Well, I don't know if I can...
She is pretty proud of this one.
I am
will
pretty
say.
proud because that's inspired, Mackenzie Child inspired. But you would probably pay $80 for that. But no.
But it's free
$1.
in the craft room.
$1. Just your time. Okay, now.
Keep the questions coming.
But Natalie gets the credit for the Tidy Bowl Clorox. It needs to be
Toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl.
Toilet.
But it needs to be the Clorox one because we used an off-brand or whatever, and it didn't work as well.
Well, if your sweatshirt's too light in color, it's not going to really show up.
Yeah,
so
it's not going to
We
be...
did a light blue and it didn't look good.
All right.
Pamela said, what kind of paint would you use on Dollar Tree Charger?
I like the chalk, Pamela, because it's going to... Pamela. And if you can find this, that would be great for the bottom coat. It's going to give that stained look, or any color of Waverly chalk paint that you can find at Walmart. It'll take 2 coats, maybe 3. If you're painting on those little Dollar Tree trays that I've made, can you go get that third tray? That Valentine's tray?
Texas Lassie said, is the school district FISD? I was his 12-year senior there, and my mom taught there for 30 years.
That's right, Texas Lassie. It is not, but it's probably right under that if you think of a good school district around Clear Lake, League City, Webster area.
JP said, will there ever be a couples craft with you and Uncle B? Maybe they should do a paint by number.
Hey, go get his painting. He has... been painting his childhood home in England. His cousin Claire called. I had to get a new Facebook page because there was one on there and it didn't even have my full name. So I asked Facebook to take it down. They took my one with 1,000-something followers and they took my photography page down and everything. And it was during the election. Not that I'm going to get political, but I think my profile picture was me with the standing president right now's picture on it. So I think that had something to do with it. So
he's mad because it's not finished. Here's his street that he grew up on, and this right here is his house. But he's not finished with it.
So she calls my sister in Argentina. My sister is a flight attendant. And said, I'm trying to get a hold of Tammy or Bob because she ran into somebody in the hometown in England that used to be a childhood friend of Bob. So that friend reached out she gave him my number. And now they're friends. And there's a Facebook page talking about old places they used to go to. and people put up pictures, so he has been in heaven for the last couple of weeks with that. All right, yeah, okay, you can see that. I got little Gerber daisies to use. Let's use a little.
Somebody said, I love that. Great job, Mr. craf-T peep.
Yes, I
Oh,
told
wow, very
him
nice.
someday he's gonna have to. He's got his own little art studio in the back.
Told them about the Christmas when we did the competition. He was taking so
I have
hard.
said that before, but I got 3 of those gingerbread. When I'm hot gluing, I usually put my gardening gloves from the Dollar Tree on, or you can use that little finger thing. Let me see what the finger thing is. Yeah. But I got 3 of those flat gingerbread. I thought I had them up here.
House cutouts.
The house cutouts. Well, they were actually gingerbread
Where is
cutouts.
it?
I'll
I'll tell the story. And we had a contest. It was me versus my brother and his wife, and then my dad. So we had 3 different ones, and we were in the craft room, and my mom was the judge, and she gave us 30 minutes to paint, and she had all these materials that we could pick from, and we didn't look at each other's houses until the end. And my dad was taking it so serious, he hid his whole house from us so we didn't see anything it looked like. And at the end, he got 3rd place. But he tried really hard. He said that we have different techniques of crafting, so that's why he didn't win.
Well, I thought I picked him as the winner, and it turns out to be Abby's house. So she got $15, and my son and his wife got $10, and then he got $5, right?
Melissa Beeson said, do you sell your crafts?
I do, Melissa, and I'm going next weekend to work on craft. It's a crafting and scrapping weekend, and I usually scrap, but since I started getting into these YouTube channels, now I craft, and had a pop-up show with my niece. This is acting like really weird again.
I think maybe the type of glue you put in there.
Hold on.
The light isn't even on. I think like this light's not even on. Technical difficulties, please wait.
Yes. What was I saying?
I don't know, you're saying a lot. About your scrapbooking retreat.
Yes. So I will be making lots of Valentine's crafts and have another pop-up sale. And I will invite 3B's Clay. And if you don't know about them, hop over to Instagram, 3B's BEES Clay, and it's 3 of my nieces, and they make adorable clay earrings.
So lightweight.
Very lightweight, very trendy. They could be sold in any boutique, and I've bought probably 6 or 7 pairs and given them as gifts as well. I don't have them in today, but so hop over there and give them some love. We'll wait till this is on. Any other questions? What are y'all making for dinner? I'll be Davita. What are y'all making for dinner? Yeah, I think I'm gonna like this. And you can make a little stand behind it, like Jenga blocks. It might be a little heavy for Jingle Block, but if you used your foam board.
Nana Patty says spaghetti here in Oklahoma.
Yum, Nana Patty. I had that the other day. We went to an Italian restaurant, and the meatball, it was a special, and the meatball was that big, and it was stuffed with mozzarella cheese.
Lavender Flower said beef teriyaki with broccoli over rice.
Yum! Hopefully you guys are in Mommy Rambling's blog. What is that called? A Slack. Put all those recipes in the recipe section. That sounds good. Oh
My
my.
Crazy Life said P.F. Chang's copycat lettuce wraps.
Woo! I've been getting that, but it's our Chinese place right down the road.
I would space out the flowers a little bit. Steak tacos and black beans, Tracy said.
Ooh. Do you use your Instapot for that? I am loving my Instapot with those chicken tacos. My daughter told us about it. I thought I got rid of all the icky glue. I mean, it wasn't cheap, so I don't know why it's not feeding through, but we shall fix it when we get off air. Like I said yesterday, I like Gorilla Glue better because it has way less strings on it. And it's a high heat gun, or high heat glue. So it's going to stay where you put it. All right. I got this idea off of one of the Ramblers. We're on the Today Show, and I guess she spells out with wooden letters your last name or your baby name. And it kind of, I don't know if it was dry flowers or paper flowers that she makes, but I'm going to do that.
Already 3:42, so about 15 minutes left.
Yes, I'm going to try to stay on less than an hour so it won't be boring. What, Abby?
Is it not working?
It is. I think I'm going to lay it to the side.
Connie English said, like this, it's cute.
Hi, Connie. She sells Creative Memories in Rodan Fields, everybody. If you need either of those products, Connie is your girl.
Shay Shay said, you are not boring.
Aww. White again or yellow, Abby?
Yellow. Or no, white. But are you doing rows of them, or are you just doing them randomly?
No, I'm keeping the same color. I think you could do it random, but I think that's what I liked about hers, is my eye went and it was all the same color. Random, the house right across from us is for sale, so if anybody is looking to relocate, it has a humongous craft room up at the top. We could be friends, real good friends. I'm glad you wanted me to, or suggested painting it, because I think I'm gonna like it. Okay. What are these flowers called? Peonies. Are those not?
Peonies.
Peonies?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Peonies. Ching, ching, ching.
Jeanette said, have a nice craft live. I'm going to sleep and as well have a nice live at MRB channel later.
Aw.
I'm not there. I wish everyone nice live now and later at MRB channel.
Thanks for coming on, Jeanette. Sweet dreams. Did you see the wood planks Mommy found up in New York? She found the little thin slats, and she also found the 4x4. I need those in my life, and I got on dollartree.com and they don't have them for an option to purchase. This week before my scrapping week, I'm going to download my pictures to Office Depot and print them the black and white laser jet. And then you can Mod Podge over them on a thin piece of wood and come back the next day and just use the finger and get the white part of the paper of that picture off, and it transforms or you know what I'm trying to say. It goes onto the piece of wood. Transfers. Thank you. Yeah, these are taking a little bit tid here. But can you see the color so far? Green, white, blue, pink.
I would do like a bright color. Do you have a yellow?
I do. I have, yeah, and peach. But I also got the wire ribbon to make. I think I have a heart shape wire from the Dollar Tree to make a Valentine wreath. I'll try to get that done this weekend. My very first, well, I tried to get live on Facebook or on YouTube, and it said I didn't qualify or something. But then, who helped me out? Oh, Mama Ames helped me out through Streamlabs. And I was playing music in the background, so Facebook halted part of my video. Can't have that. Okay, I think I'm just going to keep going across there to finish my pea.
How are you going to do those tiny ones?
Very carefully.
Maybe try to tell them a joke or something.
No, I'm not a joke-teller. It is like a spring day outside. We're south of Houston. It is a beautiful day out there.
Mom Kitchener said, I love the colors you chose.
Oh, thank you.
Remember, they can't hear me, so you need to, like, talk to that.
Who said that?
Mom Kitchener.
Mom Kitchener?
I'm saying they can't hear me talk. So
I know, so I'm saying
yes.
Thank you, Mom Kitchener. You said you liked the colors.
And Shay said, coming together, Miss Nicely, Miss Praying, and then she had a little dab emoji.
Ah, thanks, Shay Shay. Abby, you think I should do 2 rows of that, the little yellow? And I told y'all you can put parchment paper down so it doesn't stick. Yeah.
Maybe you could get like a 3D object and put it right there. Like a little bird or something.
Oh, absolutely. There's no rules in crafting, people. Just do what makes you happy. Oh, I kind of like that. And over on Mommy's blog, I said my 2, and my daughter's, just told me yesterday, standing up for herself. And I said, I kind of have...
Mom, you have to say goal. You can't just...
What?
My daughter standing up for herself. You say goal for the year.
Her goal for the year is to stand up for herself. And she had to wait. They all went out to eat and all of her friends were already done. So she went up and said, my friends have already eaten their entire meal. And the manager took off her meal. So nobody would ever think that my daughter was shy. You would never associate that word with her. That she is in a public setting, or she always was.
No, it's ordering food and drive-thrus.
She had anxiety.
I don't like confrontation.
Okay, she doesn't like confrontation. And she gets it honestly, because my husband has the same thing. So.
My dad, he won't even order at drive-thrus. If I'm in the back seat, he'll roll down the window and make me order it, because he says it's too many orders to remember and he doesn't want to mess up.
So I said, well, that's good, because I kind of started doing that before last year, right at voting time, if you know what I mean. And so this year, it's self-care and peace. And peace kind of came into it last year at Christmas time, too. Every time I saw a peace sign.
Sam said she's the same one.
Aw, hi, Sam. And when Abby was little, me and my husband would take turns getting up. And she wasn't the sweetest little child in the morning. So when she got to be high school, I'm like, if she spouted off something, I go, nope, you're not stealing my peace this early in the morning. I'd go back to bed. So self-care, I've already got a mammogram. I got a flu shot. I'm walking with my husband when he walks the dogs. I'm watching what I eat. Getting back to watching what I eat. I was doing so good before the ickies came around. And then I started baking banana bread for the neighborhood, desserts. So all about moderation. I'm getting back to it. And I've been praying for peace I think that's just something that my parents taught us. Pray for, I don't know if it was...
Jan Rock says she's going to sleep, and she said, night, crafty Peep and Tammy. Abby, you were a great assistant.
Aw. Can you come down every time I go live?
Shay said, great 2021 goals.
Thank you, Shay Shay. All right, let's do some peach.
Show them what it looks like so far.
Do you all have good Dollar Trees around you? I hear that the Crafter Square section in, I don't know, hopefully it's going to be in all stores, is going to be getting larger. So I hope, because like I said, I had to go to 4 different Dollar Trees the other day to get ready for this upcoming weekend, and I still didn't find any of those thin wood planks that I'm looking for. The wooden cutting board I'm looking for.
Oh, you needed this purple.
Yeah,
I'll cut off that.
I might need this. And Nanny Patty's, what was that shop that, it was a Dollar Tree, but everything wasn't $1. Like Sally Ann said, that's false advertisement. But go into your thrift stores or your Goodwills. There's a couple thrift stores.
Carolyn said, "Good job, crafty peep. I was always naturally thin. Is the key word for me. Need to do something about my backside. Scared myself in the mirror."
You're funny. I don't think I believe you. Your husband brought you toddler panties to the hospital.
Mom,
So-
stop bringing that up.
Oh,
She's probably embarrassed.
you're not embarrassed, are you? I wanted you to get on. Well, you would have come live and told us that, but I thought that was hilarious. Go ahead. Yeah. I'm going to add some more green peonies to finish off this. The lower end of the pea, just so it's a little bit fuller.
JP said, "Proud of you, Aunt T. You look great."
Ah, thanks,
And then
JP.
Lavender Flower said, "People say get in shape, and I say round is a shape."
I love it. That was Lavender Flower. That was good. And some of you ramblers might be able to relate to this, but my husband has always been super, super thin, very high metabolism, can eat ice cream, dessert at 11:30 at night, and he has to drink one of those protein drinks in the morning to keep his weight on. All right, I'm loving how this is looking. Well, let's go with one more of these green things. For you Catholics out there, I know a lot of the Ramblers are, in my family. I thought it was so neat. The priest said every time, and I've never thought of it this way or heard of it this way, but every time you enter the church, you dip your hands into the
Holy water.
and make the sign of the cross. And he said, you should, and now I'm going to, every time you think of your own baptism. So you're being rebirthed into, your Christian faith. Is that not neat? I thought that was cool. All right. This is it so
Carolyn
far.
said, "I'm not embarrassed. My husband is clueless with that stuff."
What do you think?
Well, why'd you stop doing rows?
Because I didn't think it would look good going
Then
across.
you do like maybe just like a big white.
I like it.
I did that one.
Oh, somebody, I don't know if it was
Wait,
somebody.
these are cute too.
Okay.
They're really tiny though. Oh, but look, you cut a line out of it.
I don't know if it was some Rambler or somebody on Facebook said that Burlington has cute Valentine gnomes. So if anybody's looking for a cute gnome, I made probably 8 gnomes for Christmas, and they were as cute as can be. And that wasn't something that when I had my pop-up shop that went. So sold a few, kept a few, and donated to that assisted living. I thought, oh, I'll give those to somebody that doesn't have any decorations in their room.
See how you just glue down this whole thing?
Mm-hmm. I don't know if my mom's still on here, but she's been crafty all of her life. There's 4 of me and 3 other siblings. She made all of our clothes. We went to Disney World, and she made all matching jumpers, and I guess my brother had on a matching shirt to our 3 girls' jumpers. I'm not really sure, because she wouldn't have made him wear a jumper. Whoa. All right, I like that. I like that.
Let me see.
I
Yellow or
still
something.
have this color that I haven't used.
Yeah, you did.
This
right there.
color and like blue. All right, can you do the same thing and hand them
Oh
to
wait,
me?
do one of these big ones.
Okay, I'll do that white by the white. Thank you. I need it more down.
Ooh, that one's gross.
I was very impressed with Dollar Tree's flowers this year. Chain, chain, chain.
Oh, you need to do one of these pink ones.
Ooh, that's pretty. I think I got that at Michael's. Did anybody get in on that 90% off at Michael's, the Christmas stuff? OMG. It was a good sale. And somebody said, like, I think in Carolyn's area too, starting Monday, they're going to have those mystery bags either for, I think they're either $5 or $10. I think Lizzie, Aaron was telling us about that. I don't think mine had it last year. But if you go in, I think it's mostly Christmas stuff, but I think it's $10 and you get a humongous bag, and it's probably worth $70. And on some of them, the price is, well, the price is still on there, but it'll say $20. Oh, thank you. What's some of your mantras that you live by? Mine has always been carpe diem, seize the day. And something else I got out of that
Carolyn said, Hubs dropped off a few shirts for me last night. I called and said, where'd you find those? Haven't seen those in forever. He said, from the clean laundry bucket in the laundry room. I said, OMG, that's the donate bin.
Where are you from, Karen? Are you from California? I forget. And those of us ramblers that have followed the CW case, do you believe that Goodwill bag that he had at the bottom of the steps, and the detective said, "What's that?" And he said, "Oh, those are just clothes going to Goodwill." And I think Sav Girl, or it's ZAV, I think, said that a good source said it was clothes from NK. I don't think so. I just don't buy that. But they said that if you watch that part of the video, that he gets real nervous around that bag when the detective asks him. So, who knows?
Porter said doubt it.
But did you hear Scott Peterson? They have, I guess, a medical examiner saying that the baby lived to January, and that the burglars that were across the street kidnapped her. And like another Rambler said, then who made the concrete anchors in his room? And he said, he told the detective that first night, "Oh, I don't have any power." And the detective said, "That's okay. I'll just pull up my car with the headlights." So, just like Chris Watts, he thought he was going to have a whole nother day to clean up his mess at the house and get rid of the sheets and everything. But just like Scott Peterson, that's when they took the picture of the dust that was left from the anchors that he built. He thought he was going to have probably another day before they asked him to get in there. And hair, how would your hair get on a pair of pliers?
Augie said, "Oh wow, sounds like the Peterson case is going to turn nutty as well."
Yeah, he's going to get a new trial, and it drives me nuts. I don't think Chris will. And we all know who I'm talking about when I say they're just saying lies and lies and lies over on that other channel. He's not going to get a 35C or whatever he's going for.
Hold up the P again so they can see what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, getting close to being finished. This is probably my favorite one. I think I got that at Michael's. But for $1 for those stems, and many of you know I'm over in the grief panel as well at Carolyn's. We lost a son at birth, Ian Patrick. And so I'm going to make a bouquet and with all these extras and put it out there at his gravesite.
Porter said, "So far only the part 2 of the trial."
And Potter, you're in Australia? I think. I wish you would come on panel and show everybody the pictures that you're showing me. You are quite talented, young lady. All right, I might need your assistance.
Okay, hold
How about those? By the purple?
Yes, in Melbourne, Australia.
Okay, we've only got a couple to finish this off. Ooh, that's kind of, look. On the corner maybe?
But you need some white or something to bring a lot of pink on there.
Okay. Those are probably too big, hydrangeas.
You can cut them in half.
We're talking about trying to get.
For the loss.
Thank you. We're trying to get to the yellow butterfly. I don't know if you can see it on the back wall, but yellow butterfly is little Ian. Oh yeah, I like those. But we're gonna try, I don't know if Sally Ann's still on here, she went to bed, but we're gonna try to get over to England. And it'll be the 3rd time that we have.
People didn't know what the P stood for, and somebody said that's her family name.
That's my last name.
Somebody said, "Sorry, what's the yellow butterfly about?"
the yellow butterfly is in memory of my son. I think in my brain it's when we buried him with, we didn't know what gender he was, and so we took a white layette and a yellow baby blanket to the hospital, and unfortunately when we lost him after an emergency C-section, I don't even know who it was, took the outfit to the funeral home, and so every yellow butterfly, and you don't see very many just yellow butterflies. Some are, I think, monarch with a lot of black. So we always say, hi, little buddy. And a few months ago, my husband golfs a lot. He, instead of just fluttering, he said this yellow butterfly went beside him in the cart for like a half mile. He said it was wild. So he said, hi, little buddy. Oops.
I'm gonna go green and then pink.
Okay. I ran a support group, me and my friend that had conjoined twins. We ran a support group for 15 years, and I still am a Hope mentor for miss.org.
Lavender Flower said, we had very yellow butterflies here. I call them Grandma Sadie. They remind me of my nan.
Aww.
Tell them about 2 more minutes. The craft's going to be done.
2 more minutes. The craft's going to be done. And let me know if you're from overseas, if this is a good time for you. I think it's 9 p.m. in England, right, when I started, so it's probably 10. And I figure if you're a crafter, your husband's either watching a sport channel or something, so I might come on. When I come on Sundays, if we're not out doing something, it'll be 3 o'clock. But tell me if 2 would even be better for you all that are.
Pixie Dust said, that is so precious. And Lavender Flower said, no, don't leave us.
What did you say to how to finish it off over here? Well, green.
Green and then a pink at the very end.
I think I have different green over here. I'm glad that Vaseline project worked out. I'm gonna do it.
Show it again because people have hopped down since it's up there.
We used the Waverly wax, and then dried that, and then put a coat of petroleum jelly, dried that, and then came back with the chalk ivory Waverly and dried that, and then you come back with one of those Dollar Tree scrapers, and it gives you, I don't know if that's a barn fence, whatever. Abby, my assistant, tell me what word I'm trying to
For
find.
what?
What look is that to you?
Like farmhouse?
Farmhouse. And you could write kitchen with stickers from the Dollar Tree, and
Weathered look, some people say.
yeah, weathered look, and then do a thin layer of that, and then pull off the kitchen stickers if you use vinyl or the Dollar Tree stickers, and let that dry, and come back with a Dollar Tree little sander. And wouldn't that be so cute to have in your kitchen? I don't know what word I'm going to put on there yet, but I'll probably do it live. Okay. Green.
Somebody taught me how to help you do a moderator, but it's not going to work today because I don't see your chat.
That's why we need to share the video and ask, even if your husband does not like to craft, ask him to subscribe so I can get up to 1,000. Then I can, what's the word?
I don't know what you're trying to say, but no, I don't think I'd have 1,000 for somebody to be your moderator. The chat just isn't.
Oh no,
working
then
on
I don't
your
have to
phone.
go through Streamlabs. I can get on to YouTube as soon as I have 1,000 subscribers. I can get right onto YouTube. All right, Abby, help me. This again or that one?
I think that should go right here.
All right. Abby was my rainbow baby, and a lot of people don't know what that means. It means the baby that you have after a loss. So I had her 1 year, 1 month, and 1 day after we lost Ian, and she's just our world. Our world. And she, Bob has 2 stepdaughters, and so when she was young, I don't know if it was first grade when they asked you, you know, how many siblings you have, and the teachers knew me because I was a professional volunteer. Abby, do you have a little thing that cuts off the stem?
Yeah.
And they knew Andrew because Andrew was what, 2 grades ahead of you?
3.
Or three grades ahead of her. And the teacher called me and said, "How many kids do you have?" And I said, 3, 1 in heaven. And she goes, "Well, Abby just filled this thing out. You have 5. I go, "Oh, I have 2 stepdaughters, 1 in heaven, and then Andrew and Abby." But my kids have always included him and know that he's their guardian angel.
Sally Ann said, "I'm on YouTube and I don't have 1,000 subscribers."
But I thought you just you didn't have to go through Streamlab.
Karen
Oh,
said,
you're
"Gotta
on
go,
your
sweet friends.
you-
Love to you all."
Night. You can.
Say your prayer for her.
I'm praying for you. Yes, I am. You can get on YouTube right now through the computer, but something says another application is using my computer. So
Porter said,
Mama-
"Maybe on a computer."
Mama Ames said, "Oh, you can get on there with your." I'm on here with my cell phone with Streamlabs. All right. How about that? It looks Eastery too, but I did it for spring, but I love it. All right, everybody. Today is Sunday. I don't know if I'll probably be on here tomorrow. It'll probably be
beautiful, very pretty.
Aw,
beautiful.
thank you, everybody. I wish I could see your comments because I don't. After I get off,
Kevin
I don't
said,
think
"Abby, ask your mom about all the stuff she has bought and hid all over town." Somebody said, "Great for a little girl's room."
Aw,
Too cute. Love the colors.
thank you.
Teresa Davis liked it.
Aw, thanks, Teresa Davis. Kevin, I've told my husband everything, so, and I didn't even get in trouble. He says, "Aw, you're having fun with it," so. All right, guys. I will probably be on at 3 tomorrow. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for being on here. I don't even know what time it is, but thanks.
4:15.
4:15. Thanks for hanging on for that long with me. And thank you to my lovely assistant, Abby. And have a rest of your day. May it be blessed. And Thank you so much. Bye.